Happy Friday, everybody. Can you believe it? You did it. You made it to another Friday without quitting your job. Most of you, a couple of you, maybe not. But it is Friday. It's fun day. It's time to Star Trek and chill. You've earned it. It's going to be a flashback to the 90s. Um, yeah,
Nice.
none of us
Right?
here know what that reference was. We were
Yes.
not
No.
really around in the 90s to know what these are.
Wayne's
Uh,
World. Wayne's
but we're gonna
World.
go Googling the 90s to,
Yeah.
since we don't have personal experience on that. We'll sing Bohemian Rhapsody in a
Mm,
car.
perfect.
That's
Um,
right.
Well,
I've
this
got a
but
fun
time of
there's
fact
season.
about that later.
oh, hit us with it right
Give us,
now.
yeah. Yeah.
Okay. So during the Bohemian Rhapsody sequence in Wayne's World, the shots that are not like Chicago institutional things, everything else, like the nondescript buildings, were shot in downtown Covina, where I live. I can tell you the name of the street. Badillo.
Cool.
Whoa.
See?
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
That is
Yep, that's
awesome.
downtown Covina, baby. That's our claim to fame as far as I'm concerned.
Uh, that's awesome. So everybody, look, we got a lot to talk about, a lot of 90s Star Trek. Can we say Star Trek on this show? I think so. And
Think so.
you guys, we're gonna have a poll. You guys can decide if we're gonna bring on
Yay.
a top 10 list.
Yes.
Ooh.
Ooh.
You guys decide if you it seems like a dangerous top 10 list to me, but we'll see.
What is the topic?
Also,
Or is it a
it
secret?
is, well,
It's no, it's not controversial, except for I don't necessarily agree with it.
no
Um,
spoilers. No spoilers. Also, we've got a little bit of information from Discovery, the upcoming
Ooh.
season 5, which is going to be really cool. We've got some cool technology, Star Trek technology that would theoretically be a quote nightmare, but also I think we're going to
in
have a
real
fun
life.
game in real life. Yeah. I think it would be fun to go back to the 90s. We're going to try to see if we can match the episode to the date. We
I
give
like that.
Oh.
You get a date, you guess the episode that premiered that day. That's going to be fun. And some of these people are going to get it. That's the fun
Oh,
part.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
That
All
is going to be
right.
fun.
Look, everybody, Jenny R. Johnson's here and she's matching me.
Oh, hello.
Almost.
Bozeman Phoenixes for the win.
Looks like yours is black, right?
Yes, it is. Is
And
yours not
mine's like a
black?
dark blue. It's like a navy or a,
Oh, wow.
Oh, okay. It looks black, but
you
Yeah.
know,
yeah, okay. A
like my
little navy, a
soul.
little more light.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody, you could get your very own Bozeman Phoenix's radical shirt.
Oh, yeah.
Look at wow.
Ah, see,
Uh,
I need
at the
that radical shirt.
Star Trek and Chill online store in the description box below. Just click on that link, get your very own, whatever size, whatever color you'd like. Melissa Longo is wearing something from the same store. What's up, Melissa Longo?
Hi, Matt Boardman says best shirt ever.
We were discussing Matt Boardman's appreciation for this shirt earlier.
Yeah.
But I figured 90s Trek.
Yes.
Have a couple of one stem bolt and a couple
This
of
was
buddies.
this was featured in the 90s too.
This is true.
It is true. Just
And everybody, Charlene Schmidt is here, who was born right after the 90s.
Oh, that's so cute of you to say. No, I was born before the 90s. I came of age in the 90s, and I didn't really necessarily plan on it, but I am on theme here. I don't have the Bozeman Phoenix's shirt, but I do have Ride the Phoenix, the Titmouse
that-
shirt from Lower Decks.
Wow.
That's brilliant. I didn't even notice that.
It is.
You
awesome.
guys,
So-
look at us.
Got that going on. Yeah.
Really
Look
nailed it.
at us. And hello to Dave Gregory, Chuck A, Kathy D, Badger, Rashid, BL, Matt, the Matt, that is, Lucia, Fran, War Dog. War Dog's here, you guys.
Uh-oh.
Todd, Faith. Hello to everybody. We see all of you. Melissa H. Welcome to the show, everybody. What are you drinking? Oh, my name's Ryan T. Husk, everybody. Jenny R. What are you drinking today?
Well, Ryan, I have a wide selection of beverages currently. I have my leftover coffee from earlier. I also have the end of this Zevia Cola that I've been enjoying. And for the actual show, I have once again the mulled non-alcoholic cider from Bulwark in Nova Scotia.
Fantastic.
Master of beverages.
It was
Thank
written
you
in
very much.
French too. I saw
Yeah.
duvet, which means
All
I've
of
been
our
to.
products in Canada have French on one side and English on the other.
That's so
Cool.
Mhm.
Okay.
Love how you have
Not
the
sure how I
full
feel about
lineup,
that.
any drink, every category practically.
That's right.
How old is that coffee?
It is 9 o'clock, about 12 hours old. But I drink it black, so if it sits, it just becomes iced.
Yeah.
It doesn't
Yeah.
get the
Yeah.
gross thing that happens if you have like milk and cream or whatever in it.
BL asks, what is
Ooh.
Zevia Cola? I believe that's they have different sodas that are made from stevia instead of sugar,
Yeah,
and they're actually really good.
exactly.
There's a root beer one that's great.
Mhm.
There's ginger ale. There's this
Yeah.
cola one.
Yeah, this is like I drink a lot of
I
good.
love Zevia.
that. Mm-hmm.
And Zevia loves you.
No, it doesn't, because it murders my bank account. So we don't really get much of that anymore. It's expensive.
Yeah, it is. It really is. It's rude.
I don't drink, so I figure this is like my,
There you go. There's your trade-off. Yeah.
yeah.
Everybody needs a vice. I mean, that's a
She
pretty
says,
tame
finishing her
one.
12-hour old coffee.
What are you drinking
How
today,
was it?
Melissa?
It was actually really
Oh,
good.
sorry.
I am drinking my last can of root beer
Nice.
for 90s Trek. Well,
Mhm.
I didn't know today would be 90s Trek, but it works.
Mhm.
But I do have a collection of beverages like Jenny. But the root beers for the show.
Mhm.
I have some seltzer water with cranberry
Nice.
and lime,
Mhm.
and then some
Mm,
regular
combo.
water, just ice cold, yummy,
Fantastic.
mm,
Mhm.
water, in case my root beer gets too sweet.
Have you guys ever had cranberry juice just straight up? It's actually not very good.
It's
I don't mind it.
intense.
Yeah.
Yeah,
There's
it's
that
like
tarty dryness in your mouth.
I read
It's late.
somebody said that cranberry juice tastes like it doesn't want to be wet.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Wow, that's amazing.
I know.
Yeah, that's pretty accurate.
Like the way it is in your mouth, it's like wet, but it's begrudgingly wet. You know?
Yeah.
And it
It's
makes
fighting
you
it.
kind of
Yeah.
pucker.
Yeah. Because it's like
Got a little grittiness too, which is the
Mhm.
one thing I don't like. I like
It does.
sour, so I can
Mm.
do all of that. It's not the most refreshing and hydrating thing. No, not in terms of feeling. It's the
It
grit.
feels like you're chewing on bark, just slightly.
yeah.
Everybody in the live chat, let us know what is the best fruit to mix with cranberry juice to make it more flavorful. Like cranberry grape is a pretty popular one.
Mhm.
Maybe some
Grape,
people like to do cranberry
raspberry.
lime, cranberry raspberry, whatever.
That's another one.
Yeah.
Although this
Pomegranate.
seltzer can
Mhm.
oh, pomegranate, yeah.
Mhm.
Contains very little juice, so it's mostly seltzer water.
Mhm.
Thank God we got to the bottom of that. Shar, what are you drinking today?
Usually I'm the one who has the collection from like just sitting at my desk all afternoon doing podcast stuff. But sadly, no, I just have ginger ale because I've got to leave
Yum.
in about 15 minutes anyway. And then,
Mhm.
so,
Party
that's about
time.
it.
You got to pace yourself.
Exactly.
Yeah. Yeah.
She's like, I got to leave in 15 minutes, so I got to slam my Cosmo right quick.
No, I didn't even have time to make a drink for Star Trek and
Mhm.
Chill today, which is a travesty.
Travis Mayweather. Hey, I'm having a suya green beverage. Yum.
Ooh.
Mm.
This is what's cool about these is that it looks like it's like swamp water in there,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah,
They're
it looks
tasty.
gross.
And then they
But how do they
taste
taste?
amazing.
They do.
Really?
They always do.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a little bit of ginger in there.
Mhm.
Definitely
Mm.
some apple. Everybody uses apple. Everybody sneaks an apple in there because they're like, that's the easy one to
Mhm.
It's cheap
work
too.
out.
It's the natural sweetener.
Exactly. Exactly.
So TJ Jackson Bay says pineapple. Interesting. Welcome, TJ. Good to see you, buddy.
Ooh, that would be
I
good.
do love a pineapple juice.
Mhm.
And John Davis says blackberry or raspberry.
Mhm.
And
Yeah.
Melissa H, the masochist, says OMG, cranberry is delicious on its own. It's tough. Oh, good one. Linda Anderegg says love cranberry ginger ale.
Ooh.
In response
hey.
to
Oh,
Faith
yeah.
Howell.
That is good.
Yeah.
Lucia
Yum.
says no ginger ale in Brazil.
There isn't? Oh,
What's
that's too
going on in
bad.
that fascist country? Jesus.
I know.
sorry.
Brazil, you need ginger ale.
Okay.
Mm.
Well, that's really fun. That sounds flavorful. A lot of people, oh, cranberry and orange, says Melanie. A lot of people just
Ooh,
cut the
good
cranberry with
muffins.
water.
Yep. Yeah, that
Good
too,
good muffins.
actually.
Mhm.
Cranberry orange
Mhm.
muffin. I want one right now. That sounds great.
Okay. So here's a fun game, everybody.
Hmm.
Before we get all into the news and everything that's going on and all the fun things we've got planned for you, first things first, we're going to give you a date.
What kind of a date are we talking about? Dinner
Yeah,
and
I know. I was like, how do I
flowers?
reword this? Star Trek nerds are like, I'm listening.
A walk on the beach with the
There better be.
no.
Yeah, we're going
Mhm.
to give you a date in the history of Star Trek, and you guys are going to guess which episode premiered on that exact date. And I
Okay.
know some of you are going to definitely get this. So we'll start with an easy one. For example, if I were to give you the date November 7th, 1987, narrows it down quite a bit. By the way, 90s Trek can include some things that are pre-90s, and we should
Right.
also vote on whether we want to include Enterprise, because a lot of people consider Enterprise to be 90s Trek. What do you guys think?
I think include it.
It fits.
Mhm.
It isn't technically 90s Trek, but yeah.
It's all Berman era Trek, though.
yes.
Right.
Mhm. Exactly.
So you can go for it from
November.
that angle, and then you're correct.
Yeah.
So
Jenny's deep in math right now.
We need that motion, like the GIF of just the equations floating
Yeah.
about, as they fly by.
yeah.
We've got a poll, everybody. Before we get too deep into this, should we include Star Trek Enterprise in the 90s Trek conversation? Because we're going to include the first 3 seasons of Next Generation. That's 90s Trek. I mean, when people say, I guess it is more accurate when they say Berman Trek or Berman era Trek.
Mhm.
Although
Mhm.
he only kind of joined in like the 3rd season of
Mhm.
Next Generation. This is too difficult.
Yeah.
Life is weird.
Still,
It is weird.
it's still part of that era.
Okay, I'm losing track. Hang on. All right.
It's just a game,
Oh, Jenny's figuring out what episode premiered on November 7th, 1987. I'm seeing some guesses. Matt Boardman says Encounter at Farpoint. Faith Howell says Amok Time. Glenn
87?
Iverson
In
says
87?
Justice.
That sounds about right.
And then Faith Howell said Threshold. She's all over the place. Hey,
Threshold.
you're having
No.
too
That
much
was
fun.
January something 96.
Yeah, she's having too much fun already. She's getting started early. Chuck A says Haven.
Could be.
Ooh, Haven is a place on earth.
It's the front half of season 1 of TNG. Helpful hint.
We do have a helpful hint. And no,
Oh,
Kathy D
I
says, can we
cheated.
Google it? I mean, you could, but
No,
I mean,
I did.
cheating.
of course, we all knew who would get this correct. Somebody did guess it correctly immediately somehow. Glenn Iverson. Congratulations,
Yes,
Glenn
of
Iverson.
course.
Knocked it out of the park very quickly.
I'm gonna be so bad at this game.
All right, let's
Well
see
done.
about that. What about, oh, here's a fun one. No, that's too easy. That we started off easy. Now we're gonna say, oh, how about on Talk Like a Pirate Day in 1992?
So
Talk-
September 19th,
That's right.
1992.
Talk Like a Pirate Day, September 19th, 1992.
Hmm.
I'm
Okay.
gonna just look in the live chat for Glenn Iverson's answers and then steal his.
Okay, I gotta guess now. I have an idea.
I'll give you guys a hint.
Make it now, TJ.
I'll give you one actor that appeared in this episode.
Okay.
Alexander Enberg.
I got it.
That should help, but no.
Yeah, you're right. It should help, but it's kind of a red herring. I think it might mislead you, Jenny. You're way too confident. I think you're guessing wrong.
I might be guessing wrong. It's possible.
What's your guess?
Wait. Wait. No, 92, right?
Oh.
92?
September 19th,
I think I know which one it is.
September is what's getting me.
92.
No, I'm going with my original.
I think I know which one it
and
is.
Maybe I'm wrong, but
Alexander Enberg.
And I think Marina got it right, and I think Linda Anderegg got it right, and I think Chuck A got it right. If I'm guessing right in the live chat.
Okay.
Okay, I've got a guess. I'll throw it out. I've not been looking at the chat.
What are your guesses, guys?
Is it Schisms?
Ooh. Survey says, oh, we don't have that kind of money.
No sound effect button?
No,
Damn.
it's not Schisms.
Okay.
Is it Lower Decks?
Well, all those people you said got it right. You were lying to them, Melissa. No, it's not Lower Decks.
I got it.
Whoa, Jenny,
Yeah.
you do have it? I thought you were going to guess Lower Decks because as soon as I
Nope.
said Alexander Enberg, I thought for sure that was going to throw people off. What's your
that
guess?
threw me off.
92, you say?
Yar, I do say 1992 on Talk Like a Me Day.
88, 89, 90, 92. Redemption Part 2.
No,
Time Zero Part 2.
maybe.
It's Time Zero.
It is Times Arrow Part 2.
Wow.
Hey!
And Glenn Iverson
Wow.
and Chuck A both got that right.
Yeah.
You guys,
I need to
Well done.
stick
put
with
the
Glenn.
phone down, you guys. What's That's really good, you guys.
Oh, it is. Yeah, it is 4 to
Ah.
5. Right. 4 to 5, 3 to wait. 4 to 5. 5 to 6. Wait.
That's really
Overload.
good.
I knew when you said Alexander Enberg, but I was like still off on my dates.
If somebody
Right
said
here.
Alexander Enberg to me, I would have said Lower Decks, and they would have said no, and I would have
Nope.
said yes. But
Times Arrow
apparently
Part 2.
he played a
reporter.
young reporter in that, and I'd totally forgotten.
Yeah, he like
That's-
harasses.
Wow.
He harasses. Oh my God, I'm stuttering. Samuel
It's
Clemens
Friday.
down the street. Yeah, Mr. Clemens.
Mhm.
Okay.
Mm.
Here's a fun one. This one is, oh, here we go. You guys are gonna love this one.
Uh-oh.
This one is August 28th, 1995.
August 18th.
August 28th,
28th.
1995.
And I'd just have to say, Dave Gregory says, I love this.
I like this. This is awesome.
Me too, because I'm not guessing. You guys are way better at this than I would be. There's no way.
1995. 8th.
Oh.
28th. August
Okay.
28th, 1995.
I have it narrowed down to one series.
I can name that series in one note.
Okay.
So are you going to give us hints?
I don't know. Jenny says that she's got it.
No. I got it down to one series. I eliminated two series.
One series. Okay.
Okay.
Now I have to do the rest of the math.
Okay. I just thought of one thing that narrows it down to one series for me. I'm behind the curve.
Mhm.
Okay.
I gotta guess.
A few people have gotten this in the live chat because they're crazy good at this. On B, Dave Gregory, and who is I thought it's Faith Howell. Very good. It is the 37s.
What?
Wow.
My guess as well.
How did you know that?
Because it was a really big freaking deal
Mhm.
because of Sharon Lawrence. And then
Mhm.
DS9 season 3 didn't really get going until later in the year. So the only show airing in August was Voyager in 95.
Oh.
I took a lot of brain power and I'm really tired now.
Why did it start so early? Because that's early. Like for like 90s.
Yeah, a little bit.
For 90s fall
yeah.
schedule.
Yeah. I'm wondering if it's because they had their abbreviated first season and then, like they front loaded a few episodes. So they thought, okay, well, we'll spread out season 2 with all 26. And
yeah. And it was UPN.
also Sharon
which
Lawrence,
was
they were
different.
really gung-ho about that and they just couldn't handle it anymore. Like, we've got to air this episode. We need the ratings. And it worked.
I thought it was funny because the first season of Voyager just kind of like
it's really abbreviated. Yeah.
Yeah, it's so and you forget it when you go to watch it again. Like I remember listening through the first when Delta Flyers did the first season and then they went to the 37th and they were like, wait a minute, is the first season over? What happened?
Yeah.
They forgot.
Wow.
They were shooting some episodes for like what might have been season 1 with some of season 2. And then it's all messed up.
Yeah, it's really interesting.
Some of us didn't watch Voyager on the first run.
That's true.
I did.
I watched until
Speaking
I was
of
away to
which-
college.
Speaking of which, what about this one?
Ooh.
This
Okay,
was
one more, and then I gotta go.
Oh yeah. Do you have to go now?
No, it's like time sensitive to like the second, but one more
What
and then I should go.
about February 6th, 1995. February 6th, 1995.
Okay, that's harder because it could be one of two series, yeah?
No, it can't.
Sure it could.
Actually, I'll be Morn answering that question for you.
Oh, golly gee whiz. This is tough.
February 6th, 1995. You guys have really impressed me so far, though. This is crazy.
Yes.
If it's Voyager, I have an idea.
I got nothing.
Good at this.
I don't know. I was watching Deep Space Nine, but I didn't look at the date. When they aired. I was like, oh, I like this show. I want more.
Okay, wait. Is this a trick question? Was there an episode that aired on both series on this day? That seems possible.
Ooh,
possible.
That does seem possible.
Yeah, so oh gosh, for DS9, I have no idea.
Well, John Davis, I can tell you that DS9 Emissary premiered on January 3rd, 1993. So that's
Mhm.
not,
How do you remember
Not
that so
bad.
well, Melissa?
that was my birthday.
Yeah.
Mhm.
All right. Well, I'll give you guys a hint. Cully Fredrickson was in it. Cully Fredrickson.
That I've heard
Is
this
that
person.
supposed to help?
It wouldn't help
think-
me, but I thought it would help
Sorry.
you.
No disrespect to Coley.
So I'm guessing it's Voyager. I'm guessing
Is
it's
it?
Voyager.
Okay.
Okay.
Fredrickson.
War Dogheim cheated. Boo.
Really?
Let's see. But some of them have
Dave
got the
Gregory did
correct
not
answer.
cheat.
Right. It is the Phage. We have the
Okay.
Phage.
That makes sense.
And Rory also got it. Very good. That was only like the 4th episode. I remember I was watching on the
Oh,
first
right, yeah.
run when it first came out.
Yo.
And when then they show like Neelix transporting back and he's going, oh, and I was like, whoa, Star
Yeah.
Trek, it's rad.
Wow. See? Yeah, no, I watched it on Netflix. So that's way after 95.
Oh yeah.
Some of us
Shar,
were
we know
old and
you
were
got to
watching
run
it as
off.
teenagers at that time. Yeah,
Yeah.
I do, unfortunately. I'm sorry.
No, not at all. You go have fun on your Friday night. We're gonna keep doing our homework.
Yeah.
Studying up. Yeah. Well, it was good to see you all. However brief.
Yes.
And,
Likewise.
you know,
You
we'll do it the
too.
next time.
Have fun. See you
Yeah.
soon.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Oh, I got my flannel now. That worked out.
Oh, for 90s.
Yeah.
You need to wrap it around your
Ah.
waist.
Yeah, I know. I know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember I knew this dude that would wear like a flannel shirt, but then also a flannel shirt wrapped around his waist.
Oh, I remember
like-
That's
that.
classic. Yes.
I remember that with the
Mhm.
ultra baggy pants.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was classic 90s.
Yeah.
Yeah, that guy.
I've worn
That's a-
boots ever since. Like I was always like 1994. Boom. Boots girl. Boots forever.
All right, so people are saying we should include Enterprise. 23% said no way. Everybody else said yes. All right,
Yay.
fine.
Nice.
Maybe we will then. Maybe.
Maybe.
What about, this is going to be a good one. What about November 6th, 1996? November 6th, 1996.
I wish they would come with one hint along with the date.
Yes.
Yeah, I was going to do that. Okay. Barry Wiggins was in this one. Barry Wiggins.
That guy. Does he have to do with the Maquis? I feel like.
Yeah, it's a toughie. But I bet you people in the live chat know this one.
Yeah, there's a couple of answers going on here. Yeah.
Okay, I'll give you guys one more hint since it looks like people are way off right now. They are way off. Here is your one hint. It's probably not going to give anything away. But it might give you a tiny hint. So you let me know what
Oh.
you think. The
A
pantsuit.
tiny hint.
It was way off.
These are very 90s. This is very appropriate.
Look, I
This
want to
is a
see
very
Tuvok
appropriate
wearing
choice.
some flannel around his waist
Yeah.
too.
Way
And-
off.
And what is he? Is he doing a talk show? He looks
Basically.
like Jay Leno.
Yeah. And I love that they just like brushed his hair forward.
But
Yeah.
Jay Leno meets Miami Vice.
Mhm,
I mean,
mhm.
that is a little sprocket and Tubbs,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, that was wild.
And a funny thing happened to me on the way to the Kazon
Yeah.
today.
I like Tuvok's like double layer outfit there, like the
Yeah.
two
Yeah.
like the two lengths. The undershirt is way longer than the jacket.
But then here's the fun question. I've always wondered about this, and we should ask them this.
Yeah.
When they saw their wardrobe for the episode, were they like, oh my God, are you serious? Or were they like, whoa, nice. This is what we are wearing nowadays in our time. I am very pleased with our current fashion sense.
Look at these threads. Oh my gosh, that's so funny. Oh.
Did you? So, Melissa, you didn't see this when it first aired. I think I definitely did.
I did not see it when it first aired. No.
Did. I feel confident
Jenny?
that I did. Yes. Yes.
I remember
Yes.
thinking I was so like unique and edgy when I saw Sarah Silverman in there, and I was like, wow. I was like, I think she's pretty cute. Like I thought that I was being like, actually that she's got grit.
Smart chick.
Yeah, she's
Pretty cute.
she's cool. She's witty. I think I like her. And then come to find out, I think everybody did. But I thought I was being like so like I found a hidden gem. She seems smart and funny. I like it.
That's hilarious. I actually heard her talking about it recently. Like somebody brought it up and she was just talking about how she's like, yeah, it was really cool. I'm like a scientist, and then they showed me what I was wearing and it was like crop top. And I was just like, well, that's interesting.
That's funny.
I drive this van.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, and I have another confession. I didn't know that Voyager existed in the 90s. When I was living in the 90s, I had no clue that
Well
Voyager
done, UPN.
existed.
Good job.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah. And yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I found out because I think, well, at that point I had like the fan club magazine coming. It was in TV Guide.
Yeah.
Very important.
I didn't read TV Guide very much either.
I lived, where I lived. Oh, we read the TV Guide. Let me tell you. This is like we had no internet. There was no internet yet. This was this is where the news came from.
I do remember seeing Deep Space Nine on the cover of TV Guide.
Yeah, I thought I had that one and I can't find it.
Oh. All right, here's one more.
Weird.
See, and then maybe we'll stop after this one. Maybe we're having too much fun on a Friday. Here's a fun one. This one is April 24th.
Oh.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, let's hear
No
it.
way.
1994?
Nope.
No? Oh, okay.
April
Forget it.
24th. 1980. No, it's 1995.
Wait, 95.
April
24th.
Wait,
24th.
It's gonna confuse me.
wait.
1995.
Yes.
24th, 1995. And the hint is
Yes. The hint is that there is an element in this episode that was a huge influence on another franchise, another enormous franchise, the scale of which rivals Star Trek.
Wait.
There is an element in this episode that is the biggest influence in a gigantic franchise. You guys muted?
Biggest influence of another gigantic franchise.
Yes. An epic, amazing, glorious, incredulous franchise.
Do we guess the franchise of the episode?
Possibly,
No.
well, yeah, if you want.
Oh, no, 95 though. How? People are guessing Endgame, but isn't that the last episode of Voyager? And Voyager went
Mhm.
a long
I'll never
time.
tell.
Yeah. Voyager only started in 95.
Right, so it wouldn't be Endgame.
No. So it also probably wouldn't, it probably wasn't Voyager.
Okay. Then guess the franchise and go backwards, right? Maybe this will help people. Although I will say that it's not necessarily that nobody got this one right yet. There's a giant franchise that I might like even more than Star Trek.
Oh, so Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Yes.
Yes. And what was Lord of the Rings highly influenced by? The author J.R.R. Tolkien was a giant fan of something, and that was his biggest influence when writing Lord of the Rings, besides real things that he lived through during World War One.
Is it? I saw Trials and Tribulations in the thing, and that might be totally wrong because I feel like that was later, but
it was his biggest influence, besides what he lived through in World War One, but his biggest influence as an author was Beowulf. And yeah. So yeah, a couple people in the live chat got this one right. Heroes and Demons.
Wow.
It says when Harry disappears during his Beowulf holonovel, Chakotay and Tuvok are sent to investigate.
Voyager.
Can I just say
Voyager as well?
I know it's too easy if I don't try to trick you. I keep thinking like now we're going over to Deep Space Nine, but we stay right on Voyager.
Beowulf holonovel could be one of the nerdiest things ever.
Amazing.
Like, that's incredible.
Yeah, I definitely don't know titles
Mm-hmm.
from Voyager.
No, me neither.
Sorry, Voyager. I wasn't as invested at the time. And so you got some catching up to do.
Yeah. I didn't watch every single episode of Voyager until 2019.
Yeah.
And then I was like, whoa.
This one's really going to get your goat. Oh, and some people in the live chat did get that one, by the way. There are a few of you. I saw Dave Gregory and I think one or two others as well. So good job. I don't know how you guys are even getting these. Even with Tech have no chance.
This is insane.
On B95, I see you. Dave Gregory, EGT Entertainment. Wow, 3 of you actually got this. That's pretty impressive.
Rory
all right.
the nerd.
Nice.
Here's another fun one for y'all. I almost just said the title by accident. January 29th, 1994. January 29th, 1994.
So that would be
I can't believe anybody's even getting these at all. This is unbelievable. You guys are so good.
Season 2 of Deep Space Nine, maybe like the 4th episode. Maybe.
Katie says Beowulf was in Heroes and Demons. Love that episode. Freya was cute. Yeah.
Oh, I remember Freya in
Ah,
that
oh my God.
episode.
Oh my God. Okay. Glenn Iverson says that he gave a big hint, and that's exactly what I was thinking of. I can't believe I'm right. That's amazing. That's
But
awesome. I know what it is.
Matt Boardman says caretaker because you're being tricky. I don't know when.
it's tricky.
94 is before Voyager.
Okay, cool. TJ
Uh,
says the circle. That would be cool.
Mhm.
Good
Okay,
episode.
look. EGT Entertainment did nail it. It is Sub Rosa.
No way!
Yes.
Are
And
you
Jenny, you
kidding
got it too.
I knew it. Yes. Actually,
How do you guys do it?
that's why I was freaking out about because as soon as you said April 24th, Ryan, I was like, all good things.
Oh,
But that's 95. No, 94. Sorry,
Hmm.
94. Yeah.
I'll
That's
see
why I was
myself
like, I
out.
know it.
Faith Howell has a little ghost emoji and a candle emoji, so she got it too.
Yay. Okay.
all right. This one's really gonna get your gizzard, you guys. It is March 19th, 1994. March 19th, 1994. If people are getting this in the live chat, I don't know how they're doing it. This
I
is
don't know either.
amazing.
Hmm.
I don't know either.
Hmm.
Unless they're doing a Mr. Google Pants, like War Dog, Mr. Dr. Pepper War Dog Heim.
Oh, Linda Anderegg in the live chat says, I did talk to Adam personally at Star Trek Las Vegas. You talking about Adam Malin, co-CEO of STLV. How was he? Was he nice? Was he fun? He's always seemed very pleasant. I remember when I first met him way back in the day, it was on a Sunday, and I was like, I just want to go thank the person that puts this thing on.
Nice.
And so I just walked up to the front left where they have like the tech area, and I was just like, hey, who's the guy that runs this place? And the lady was nice. She said, hold please. And she went and got him, and he came back, and I just said, I just want to tell you that this was a great time. I really appreciated, blah, blah, blah. And he was very friendly and gracious about it. And he wasn't like rushing back. He was just kind of hanging
Nice.
out and saying, oh, what'd you like about it? And like, and I was like, these people are so personable and friendly. And it was a wonderful, it was surprising because you would think that maybe he's tired or he's busy or he's like, get out of here, kid. I'm just collecting my money, you see. But no,
Yeah.
he was
Very
happy.
nice.
He was friendly. He wanted to talk more and ask about it, and
That's awesome.
it's
It
great.
is awesome. I'm going to steal Faith Howell and Katie's answer because they seem to know.
Okay, they may be wrong,
Ooh,
but I'll
really?
give you a hint. I'll give you a hint.
Wait, what year did
it's
he say?
1994.
1994.
Oh, they're wrong.
I'll give you a hint. It's this one.
No, maybe not. No, they're not. Oh, it is that one.
Yeah. I'm
No, it
sticking
is
with
right.
their
They are right.
answers.
Genesis. Yeah. It is
Faith
Genesis.
Howell. It's an emoji of broccoli and a spider.
God, how are these people so good at this game? This is I would have gotten zero, none of these. Maybe the phage. I might have gotten the phage.
Yeah.
Actually. That was right in that time frame. That's actually one of my favorite episodes is Genesis.
Yeah.
Where
Yeah, I
Riker
always loved
turned
it.
into a I'm like,
my
man,
gosh.
I've been Riker before on some days where you're just like, huh?
Yeah.
I don't know. Get out of here.
Oh. Yeah.
Tired. Yeah, that is one of my favorites. Let's find a good one for everybody to enjoy.
Yeah. Let's find a good one. Good idea.
That Melissa might actually get right.
Okay.
I'm 0 for 0.
January 3rd,
Oh,
1993.
Give me something from like 1998.
I don't know. Well, I won't get any of these right because I don't have this stuff in my head.
Did I say 98? I meant 88.
Ooh, that
Ooh.
gets a little different there.
I know.
Okay. How about, here's a fun one to enjoy. We're going to call this one May 16th, 1993. May 16th. I feel like I'm doing bingo. May 16th, 93. Whatever they do. Bingo.
So that's the end of a. Kathy D says, Melissa, same here.
I'd be in your same boat too. There's no way I would get
getting
these.
any of these either. But that would be the end of a season.
Yeah.
For either Deep Space Nine or Next Gen.
So it was
May
either
16th, 1993. Yeah. I'll give you a hint. Here is one of the guest stars or an actor in it. Kristen Bauer. Kristen Bauer. Also, if I remember correctly, this one had an antagonist that they had in the script, and they changed the antagonist right before, like 2 days before shooting it.
Okay, well, it's not that one then.
They changed the antagonist like 2 days before shooting, if I remember the story correctly. Linda Anderegg says, bingo! She gets it.
AWNB 95 says Maki.
It is If Wishes Were Horses, Faith, and EGT.
Amazing.
I think EGT's a robot. EGT's getting all of these. EGT Entertainment is like Chat GPT, YouTube style or something.
Yeah.
Very good.
Peter C got it too.
Very good, Peter C. Excellent.
So,
oh, there it is. Yeah.
Who was the
Rumpelstiltskin? I believe originally it was going to be a leprechaun. I believe, if I remember correctly, in the first iteration, it was going to be a leprechaun. And Colm Meaney said, that's kind of an Irish trope that we're not really excited about, And so right, because if you think about it, a leprechaun granting wishes, it definitely fits. It's not quite as well as Rumpelstiltskin, but then they did. And then poor Molly O'Brien had to say Rumpelstiltskin. I'm like, how'd they get a 4-year-old to do that? That's amazing.
She's so cute when she says, Rumpelstiltskin.
Yeah.
So cute.
That's interesting. Yeah, because it would have been him dealing with it. Like it would have been like O'Brien and the leprechaun.
Well,
that would have been a whole different show
about the ankle cleavage episode in TNG.
Exactly. Exactly, the ankle cleavage.
That's what it was.
I can never watch that episode now, Ryan, without like
I know.
The uplook.
Oh, right. The fact that she was like, no, I don't like you. You leave me alone, you man. And then she turned around and she like looked right in that region. And she's like, well, I suppose maybe we could just disregard everything I said and go back to your place. Sounds nice. That was really
wild.
I mean, whatever works.
That wasn't even the 90s. That was the 80s. So that explains everything.
Kind of does.
Yeah.
All right, let's do this last one here, and then we'll do a top 10 maybe, unless I'm scared. This one is November 13th, 1995. That's November 13th, 1995. 5. November 13th, 1995. Here is a hint.
The hints are fun.
In this
Yes.
episode, there's a character that's featured, pretty heavily kind of featured and discussed, that was mentioned in a lot of episodes, but never actually, we either saw this person only once or zero, but like was constantly mentioned in the show. I know, maybe that doesn't help. There's like a character that was like either in the show once or 0 times. I can't remember exactly, but this person was mentioned a bunch of times. Always referenced. And this person featured prominently in it. At least in the storyline. Yeah, now maybe that didn't help. But it is okay, so the character I'm talking about is Cousin Gala.
Oh.
Who
Oh.
was mentioned a million times. But was Cousin Gala, did Cousin Gala show up in The Magnificent Ferengi?
Yeah, he did.
Okay, so that was the one time he was ever actually in the show, but he was constantly mentioned. And I think this was the episode where he was the most heavily featured in the show without actually being in it.
That's hilarious.
Because yes.
Yeah. So
And
it's either the one where no, never mind. Well, maybe because wasn't Kayla, didn't Cousin Gala sell weapons?
Oh yeah,
so
right?
he always
Yeah.
owned, they always talked about him owning a moon and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Right. But in Little Green Men, Cousin Gala gave them the ship, Quark the ship that was taking Nog to Starfleet.
Yeah, that is correct. It is Little Green Men. That was such a fun one.
I love that one.
I like this game show.
It is fun. It's fun for me because I don't have to guess. I would like, you guys are way good. Everybody's good at this game.
Yeah.
Okay. So next we've got a poll.
What is it?
So here is the top 10 opportunity. It is from CBR.com. This is the 10 best Star Trek spinoffs ranked. So this person ranks the top 10 best Star Trek spinoffs. I'm assuming that means not including the original series?
No, because it's the spinoff from the original series. So everything else, pretty much.
Right. So I'm saying this list does not include the original series because that's not a spinoff, right? Okay.
Right.
So, okay, they are voting right now on whether we should do it, and they are saying yes. So
Ryan is not sure.
Yeah, because no matter what, nobody's list is going to be exactly the same as this person's. So we're all going to be mad at it, like me, myself included.
It's a jumping off point for us all to decide what we think.
The subject matter isn't controversial, so
we'll see. All right, they say yes.
The answers, though, might be.
Here it comes.
They work for me.
So this is, from CBR.com. Check it out.
Bob D says, yes, do the top 10. Pain is good.
The Worf's birthday?
Yeah. Is it a Wednesday?
Somebody hold my pain stick.
One pain stick for every entry in this list.
Yeah. So this is the top, or the 10 best Star Trek spinoffs ranked. It's going to be fun. So I don't know these. I'm gonna guess okay. How many shows are there? There were 6 original, if you're including the animated series. So minus the original series, that's 5. There are currently 5 new ones, plus short treks. So we're talking about there are 12 altogether, minus the original series, that's 11. I don't know if they're including short treks or very, okay. So really there's that 10
So
right
it's just,
there. Gotta be animated series involved. Gotta be animated series number 10 then.
so less than it being a ranking of the top 10 best spin-offs, it's the ranking of the shows that are not TOS.
Yes.
Yeah, and not
All right.
short treks and not very short
Yes.
treks.
All right.
Basically.
Right.
So I
Let's
say
do this.
animated series,
Yep.
easy. It's safe because everybody poops on it, so everybody feels safe doing it. Everybody feels safe going, I just put them at the end. Nobody gets hurt when you do that. Nobody gets mad. Everybody's resigned to it.
Yeah.
Live chat, what do you think is number 10?
Yeah.
Stephanie says Lower Decks will be number 1. Rory says Voyager will be number 1. Katie says Voyager will be number 1. What would I get? I mean, I don't know. Yeah, you never know. Sometimes you have to check their birth date to kind of
Right.
It's true.
If it's like 1938, you're gonna say original series. Oh wait, no, it's not. Doesn't exist.
Right. It's not in this list.
Oh, what a twist.
But still.
So a few people are also saying animated series. A lot of you are saying Voyager. Yeah, maybe Voyager. Just kidding. Nobody's saying that. Char's not here to get mad. Or Katie. Oh, somebody did say Voyager. And we got a DS9. Wow. We got a couple animated series. We've got a Discovery.
Oh yeah, we're gonna have a brawl in the comments in about 5 minutes. Yeah.
So
yes,
number
get
9.
out those pain sticks. Woohoo!
Number 9, of course, everybody knows, is The Next Generation. No. Just kidding, everybody listening. It's the animated series.
Number 10.
Number 10. The animated series. 22 episodes. Very nice.
All right. All right.
2 seasons. Kind of like the 4th season of the original series.
Yeah.
Easy. No big deal. It's going to get a little tough. Actually, it gets easier once you get to the final 3.
Yeah.
Because then you only got a few left. But
I really liked the episode with the devil.
Yeah.
It was a good episode.
And you told it well.
But I cry at the episode where Sirach's pet dies.
I can't watch that episode. I absolutely cannot watch that episode. It's
it's really good. But heartbreaking.
Yeah.
I'm going to say number 9. I don't know anything about this writer. I'm going to say number 9. I'm going to say, I feel like another safe bet would be to say Enterprise. I'm going to say Enterprise. What do you say, Jenny?
I mean, it's a there's 10 things here, but I feel like this isn't like a 10 to 1 is like on an angle like this. It's more of a it's not like, so I have to mentally do that before I can even answer that question.
Yeah, I don't agree the Enterprise should be 9, but I this is just my guess of what they're gonna say.
Why are all these people saying DS9? DS9 is number 9.
Maybe they think that's number 1. Lucia thinks number 9 is Voyager. Linda Andreck says number 9 is Discovery.
I could see Enterprise, Voyager, Discovery, depending on who this person is.
I think, and then EGT says Prodigy is number 9.
Or
I
Lower
could
Decks.
definitely see. I could see somebody saying Prodigy for sure, because they might be like, oh, that's a kid's show. I'm not gonna, And lower decks, they could be like, yeah, it's
Yeah.
obnoxious. They're bouncing around too much. I think I heard him say a bad word
Mhm.
too. Meh.
All right.
What's your guess?
Who, me?
Mhm.
I gave you 3 because I can't choose.
Fine. Let's see what the
I
answer
choose.
is.
Wait, what were your three?
I said it could be Discovery, Voyager, or Enterprise.
Oh, okay.
But now that you've mentioned the other animated shows, I feel like that might.
Okay. Here we go. Some of you in the live chat got it right. Jenny, of your 7 guesses, one of those was
Yes.
it is number
Yep.
9, Star Trek
Okay.
discography.
All right. Well, we know who this person is then. Okay.
All right, we're narrowing it down a
Yes.
bit.
All right. That tells
number
us a lot.
10 was animated series. Number
Okay.
9 was discography. I don't know why I want
Okay.
to call it that.
All right.
Discovery.
This definitely tells us a couple of things.
So
about
if
the person writing
they-
this.
If they hate animated series the most, I
Mhm.
guess I shouldn't look at it that way. And then Discovery second most.
Mhm.
I'm gonna say
This is so
Prodigy
fun.
is number 8.
Mhm.
Because now we're starting to try to like build on their personality. We're trying to
Yeah,
like
exactly.
piece them together like we're Columbo and Columbo.
Yeah, and I don't get to tell you because I
Yeah.
already
By the
know.
way, yeah, everybody, the reason Melissa's not guessing is because this was her find. So she knows the answers and she's just laughing at us trying to figure it out.
Well, see, now it's my turn to know all
Yeah.
of the answers.
Yeah, exactly.
what's-
Okay.
What's
Sorry, I'm making a
number 8,
little list here.
everybody? Number 8. Tell us what you think. Matt Boardman says Picard is number 8. TJ Jackson Bay says Picard number 8. Bold. Glenn Iverson
Mm.
says Lower Decks might be number 8. Rory
Mm.
agrees with me. 8 will be Prodigy then. Rory's saying it like it's
Mhm.
decided. Like, oh, okay. That's what it is.
Yeah. I think Prodigy.
Me too.
Not
That's
I
my
don't
guess.
think that. I don't think that.
You think that's
But-
what
Right.
this person will say.
Yes.
Kathy D also says Prodigy.
Hmm.
Faith Howell also says Prodigy. Wow, we are all saying it's going to be Prodigy next. Def Kiss also says Prodigy. Ryan says Enterprise.
Ooh.
Let's see. I think Enterprise is going to be next after Prodigy.
I don't
That's
know.
my guess.
If they're going right for Discovery right off the bat, I feel like Enterprise is going to rank higher.
Mm.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Hmm.
Oh, I heard a kitty.
Me too.
All right,
Yeah.
number 8. Here is number 8. Everybody, we all pat ourselves on the back for this one. We've
Y'all
got
are
this
so
writer
smart.
pegged. It's Prodigy. We figured this writer out. That's it. We've got it. We've knocked it out. So I'm guessing then Enterprise number 6. Wait.
Hmm.
No, that was 8. So Enterprise
That
number
was 8.
7.
I'm guessing Enterprise 4 or 5. So number 7, I'm guessing Lower Decks.
Okay. I'm guessing
Kathy D
Enterprise.
says meow.
I say Enterprise number 7. What do you guys in the live chat say is number 7? Number 7. Sometimes they might shock you. They might just be like Voyager.
Yeah.
You know? I mean, they're not going to put Deep Space Nine or Next Generation any worse than 4, but usually in the top 3, both of them, you know?
Yeah.
Chuck A says Enterprise for number 7. Def Kiss says Lower Decks for 7. Kathy D says 7 Lower Decks. Okay.
I think it's, yeah.
So many smart people.
Glenn
around.
Iverson says Picard number 7. Oh, Melissa says smart people. So maybe it's because there are a lot of Lower Decks in there.
Well, I'm not saying why there's smart people around and whose answer I'm referring to.
All right, here it comes. Number 7, according to this person, is Picard. Star Trek Picard.
Yep. Oh yeah.
Okay, yeah.
This has told me even more about who this person is.
Hmm.
This is fascinating.
I wonder if I wonder if they say something like, well, the first 2 seasons and the third, like if they try to split it off or if they just, I don't think so. Nope, they just go right into it.
All
Okay, so
right, now Lower Decks then.
yeah, Lower Decks, number 6. Enterprise is still alive, huh? So let's go over the 7 through 10, right? Number 10 was animated series. Number 9 was Discovery. Number 8 was Prodigy. Number 7 was Picard. Okay, that's all the new stuff. But then they put like the animated series last to be like, no, see, it's not that I have a problem with the new. All right. So yeah, number 6 is going to be Lower Decks. And Strange New Worlds will be deeper in. What do you guys think? What's number 6 in the live chat?
Oh, a lot of people agree.
People are mad about the Picard reaction. People are like, wow, no, boo.
I'm not surprised.
One Trek fan says this person loves 90s Trek.
Yeah.
Who doesn't?
This person
Nobody,
refers to 90s Trek as real Trek.
Could be. Could be.
Maybe.
So everybody's saying
possibly.
Everybody's saying Lower Decks. Everybody's saying Lower Decks. All right. Did this person pick Lower Decks as number 6? Oh, who's calling me?
Diddly-doo, diddly-doo, diddly-doo,
diddly-doo.
Here it is.
And
it is Lower Decks, everybody. We did it.
Yeah.
Lower Decks at number 6. Well, this person's rating these.
I don't know,
that one
but
just said no.
That means Enterprise made it into the top 5.
Right.
I think Enterprise is going to make it into the top 4.
I think Enterprise is going to make it into the top 5. I think this is where the train gets off. Because what do we have left? Voyager, Next Generation, Deep Space Nine, Enterprise, and Strange New Worlds. I think next is guaranteed to be either Voyager or Enterprise. It's going to be Voyager, or I think it's going to be Enterprise. That's my predictor.
I think
5.
that the next one is going to be Strange New Worlds. Based on
you think this person's just going to get a broom and just sweep out all the new stuff and be like,
based on the psychological profile that I have built for this for this list maker. Yeah.
I say Enterprise. What do you guys say, everybody? I say Enterprise. Jenny says Strange New Worlds. Oh, yet they might say, sometimes they say Strange New Worlds, but only because we've only seen 2 seasons so far. They'll be like, it has the potential to go up higher, but we haven't seen enough to really.
We can't put it up against a 7-season show.
Yeah. But what about against a 4-season show like Enterprise? All right, here we go. A lot of people are saying Enterprise. Robert Kaiser saying 4 and 5 is between Enterprise and Strange New Worlds. Nobody's saying Voyager. John Davis says Voyager's gonna be 4.
The top 5 is where my butt really starts to twitch.
Oh, did Deep Space Nine? No hints. No, this is where things get wrinkly.
Wrinkly.
Yeah, all right.
What? Or they said what? I don't remember.
So number 5 is all right.
Don't leave us in such suspense.
It is Enterprise,
oh,
everybody.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you. I got my psychological profile on lockdown. I got this person pegged. They don't want. All right. Come on.
Okay. All right.
Now, and I'm trying not to factor in what Melissa said because that just makes me like say, is Deep Space Nine on the chopping block? We're in the final 4.
Interesting.
The 3 90s Trek shows and Strange New Worlds. I think Strange New Worlds is going to last one more.
I think you are right.
I think
This is a different
it's-
person than I thought it was.
But it's tough because Melissa wouldn't be pissed off if it goes like Deep Space Nine 1, Next Generation 2.
Yeah.
So there might be one of those that's number 4 all the yeah,
Mhm.
but not Voyager. No, Voyager's 4. But I don't know. I don't know. Let me see.
Wait, are we on 5 or 4 right now?
4.
No, they put Prodigy at number 9. So Voyager is 4. If they put Prodigy like really high for the new ones, like 5 or 6, then I would think maybe Voyager might be their number 1. So I'm going with Voyager,
Interesting.
like Audi
Interesting.
Quattro.
That's a nice little bit of logic there, Ryan.
I enjoyed this reasoning. It's so fun to
Yeah.
watch. And
Okay.
listen to.
All right.
What do you think, Jenny? What's your number 4? What do you think this person put at number 4?
Yeah, now that this has happened, now that Enterprise is down to 5, I feel like Strange New Worlds may last to 3, and I think Voyager's next. But also, no, you know what? I'm not even saying what I think 3 is. I'm Voyager's next, I think.
Right, because we react to new information.
Yes.
Like
Yes.
I thought Enterprise might be like at 8, but then when I saw what 9 and 8 were, I was like, oh no, let me push it forward a bit more then. Not next. Okay, so number 4 is, this is where things get crazy. Number 4 is more proof that Ryan is a freaking genius. It's Star Trek Voyager.
There's coffee in that nebula.
Yeah, if you needed more proof, well,
You
there
are.
it sits. Right? That's the measure of a man, right?
Yeah, that's very well done.
There
Very
he
well done.
sits.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Oh, your reasoning was so spot on.
It was. That
I'm
was
like,
beautifully done.
don't
Maybe.
say anything. Don't say
Yeah.
anything.
All right.
Rory says, I'll cry. Katie
Katie
says,
go ahead.
she says, boo. But I think what she's really saying is, boo.
Yeah.
Lucia agrees. She says she's a genius. She nailed it. A lot of people here, I don't know, a lot of people are saying Strange New Worlds. I think you really gotta get into the mind of this person as if they were darn it, Captain Baudet. I can't remember what race they called Captain Baudet.
Galamite.
Yes.
Galamite. Very good knowledge. So 3 between Strange New Worlds. You know what?
Deep Space Nine.
I figured this person out.
Mhm.
Strange New Worlds is going to be number 1.
I think so too.
Next Generation is going to be 2. Deep Space Nine is going to be 3. That's where I am.
Yeah.
All bets are in. I'm done. I've got it. I worked it out. What do you think, Jenny?
Unless, yes, that. Yeah. Deep Space Nine, Strange New Worlds, TNG. Unless if one of those, like if Strange New Worlds goes 3rd, no. If no,
I think it's going to be
I think
3
I think
Deep Space Nine, 2 TNG, 1 Strange New Worlds. That's where I'm at. I'm locking in the final 3.
And what were your final 3, Jenny?
I think the same. I think the
same?
same in that just the fact that Enterprise is lower. Yes.
So,
Enterprise being where it is makes me think that Strange New Worlds is going to be higher. That's weird. Yeah.
All right, this is where we get
Deep Space Nine 3.
nervous.
Drum roll. Ooh, ooh.
Number 3 is, well, if you wanted more proof, Deep Space Nine is number 3. We got this person figured out so hard. I could tell this person what they have for breakfast. Waffles. And they wanted bacon, but they didn't have any.
This is where
Otherwise,
I
they'd
started
have
to
bacon.
go, really?
Yeah.
It's like, really? Really? But then I was like, really? Are you kidding me?
Okay. And then the last 2 can really be I can flip-flop on those, but I knew that Deep Space Nine was 3. I don't know what's going to be 2 and 1. Maybe they're going to say Strange New Worlds. We haven't seen enough of it, so we'll put them at 2. But they have the opportunity to be number 1. Maybe they're just a TNG person. So
I don't know. I think I'm sticking with TNG for 2.
okay, it is
But I strongly disagree.
Strange New Worlds.
Okay. All right.
Making, of course, number 1
Mhm.
TNG.
I mean, at least they got that one right, guys?
No.
I certainly don't get angry about that. Certainly not mad about putting TNG at number 1.
No, it's not that, but come on. How can Strange New Worlds be better than Deep Space Nine already?
No.
It's not. It's a great show.
Yes.
It's a
What about if you
wonderful
measure
show.
it against the first 2 seasons of Deep Space Nine?
Well, even
It's-
then, I mean, you have episodes like Duet and The
Mhm.
Emissary.
Yeah.
I mean, that alone in the first season is worth watching Deep
Yeah.
Space Nine. And it's some of the best TV ever written,
Yeah, it is.
not just in Star Trek.
It really
Yeah,
is.
but did Deep Space Nine rank number 1 on the Spotify music chart toppers or whatever?
Spotify didn't exist then. And it's more than about the music.
It's
Or
true.
whatever. Yeah,
It's true.
whatever the
I think it's hard to this is where it gets really tricky when you're taking these shows and putting them up against each other when you've got, 36 episodes versus I don't know. I don't not numbers, guys, numbers. I don't do numbers, but like,
the what season are we on? Or 2 seasons for Strange
Yeah.
New Worlds. So that's
so
what,
there's
20
20
episodes.
yeah. There's barely
Yes.
one classic season's worth of episodes that we've
Right.
seen.
right.
And we're
The
putting it
first
up
season of
against
Deep Space Nine, I think, was 19 episodes.
Yeah.
So, I mean, objectively speaking, if you were to match up the first 20 episodes of
Mhm.
Strange New Worlds with the first 19 episodes of Deep Space Nine,
Mhm.
I mean, I don't know. I can't be objective, but I can say Strange New World's first 20 episodes is really good because
Yeah,
it
back in the
is.
day,
yeah.
shows had a lot more leeway. They could be terrible for 2 or 3 seasons. If you ever watched the first couple seasons of Seinfeld, not good.
Mhm.
I mean, it's just whatever. But they were just like, one more season. Who
Yeah.
cares?
Mm.
Nowadays,
Exactly.
they put 4 episodes, and if you don't get a number, they're like, get them out of here.
Mhm.
New
Yeah.
show.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
exactly.
guess so. And yeah, and it is my own personal bias because Deep Space Nine was everything for me as an
Absolutely.
adolescent.
Yeah,
So
absolutely.
it holds a special place in my heart. And we're not even gonna go into my late husband, but but that he didn't factor in when it was influential in my life.
Yeah.
If that makes sense. I didn't know who he was then. So, I loved Deep Space Nine for other reasons. And I
Absolutely.
love Strange New Worlds. I think it's a wonderful show. Great writing, great
Yeah.
acting. It's very creative. I'm just
Yeah.
not sure that it's
I
worth
want
ranking
more.
above.
Yeah. Yes, agreed. Yeah, and you're right. Honestly, like even the Emissary by itself
Yeah,
is
so good.
so good.
So good.
It's so good.
Is
So
that
good.
guy you?
Mhm.
Oh, I thought you guys were doing that song. Like, so good. And then you said, so good.
good.
Oh yeah.
So
All right.
glad.
Well, that was a
But-
lot of fun, you guys.
War Dog Heim says Strange New Worlds definitely beats the first season of TNG, but
Mhm.
Strange New Worlds didn't have the Naked Now or Justice.
Justice.
Or Conspiracy with the Exploding Head.
Which was top-notch entertainment. Mhm.
You guys, we have a couple minutes here. Let's go over to dailystartreknews.com. This one's just,
All right.
let's see, I haven't even looked at this. Melissa saw this. She knows what this is. These are futuristic technology that would cause complete mayhem, basically, right? That would be insane. So transporters, a molecular mayhem. Star Trek's transporters capable of dematerializing, blah, 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 are not just science fiction. The potential for accidents, identity crisis, and debates about whether a person who arrives the same as who left could lead to a multitude of concerns far beyond Dr. McCoy's. Next is number 4, holodecks. Could become a hotbed for ethical and legal nightmares.
True that.
Can you imagine if they made a law where they're like, all right, we can have holodecks, but the police are allowed to show up unannounced to any holodeck program in process.
Wow.
They walk in, and if everything's cool, if you're just playing chess with Mozart, hey, whatever. But if they catch you doing something zany, they
We're
haul
looking
you
at
away.
you, broccoli.
Yeah, even Jordy in a recent
Even
episode.
Jordy,
Yeah,
yes.
you little rascal.
Yeah.
Even Janeway too. She's like deleting wives completely.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Well, although if it's a fictional character,
It's a little different, I think.
it's a little different
It
than
is
if
a little
it's
different.
an actual person.
Because I
think
mean,
so.
If it's
a hollow suite it's pretty like it's one thing about Deep Space Nine. They're just like, we're not messing around about like what we're using these things for. We're just like, up you go. But I guess, yeah, but they're
What is the okay, let's say for example,
yes.
somebody wants to go on a date with for whatever in the holodeck. If they create a fictional character, hey, no problem. But if they base it on somebody real, hey, problem. Is that where the line is?
Oh, it's like the modern AI debate.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's where the line is.
Yeah,
Because fictional characters can't give consent, but you do need consent from an actual living being.
No, what if the living being said, "Oh yeah, go ahead and use my program." They'd say, "Here for $1,000, you can scan me."
Right, but then that would involve consent.
I mean, they're not saying what it's being used for.
I would think that, assuming that we're using these holodecks within the, but you know what? Like, I mean, in Starfleet, I would absolutely trust Starfleet to actually like adhere to those regulations. But taking that, if anybody has that technology outside of the Federation, I feel like it's a free
because,
Quark
like,
is
for
a great
example
of that.
Yeah.
Yes.
I was going to say Pank, right? Pank, I think it was Pank played by Jeff Combs, who was trying to get Major Kira, right?
Yes.
So let's say you go, no, that's unethical to use Major Kira because that's a real person in their world. What if he said, okay, that's fine. We'll just do a blend of Major Kira and Jadzia Dax.
Right.
That's not a real person. And then they put them together and it's it's two Vics. It's it's Kir Dax, and then it's a different person. And then what?
What if you wanted to program the holodeck to make Tuvix? So if you wanted Tuvix date,
but he actually existed.
I'm just kidding. No, go on.
But it would still require consent from both people.
Yeah.
To use your image or likeness in any way, and as far as the SAG debate goes, informed consent, meaning you know what you're consenting to before you consent to do it.
Yeah, you're not just consenting to any use of any kind ever.
Exactly.
Yeah. Holodecks. Legal trouble. Yeah.
maybe. I think if anything like that existed, I think they would have to be way more restrictive
Yeah.
than
Yes.
even that, because
Oh, totally. Yeah.
we can't even think of what they might. You might say, okay, I'm giving you permission to use me, but not for any sexual purposes and not for any, whatever like that. But you couldn't possibly come up with all of the shitty ways somebody could use your likeness, because then I can go into the holodeck and the guy's watching me murder babies. He's like,
Yes.
you didn't say
Exactly.
that I couldn't use your likeness to murder babies while I ate spaghetti.
Exactly.
And I'd be like, no, that's why are you doing that? I feel
Yeah.
uncomfortable about that. Well, you didn't say. So I don't
The
know.
human
Luckily,
brain
that's
has
not our problem.
An infinite capacity for thinking things up. We can imagine, ideally, we're imagining nice things. Ideally, we're going for nice walks in beautiful places. That's what we want to use it for.
Yeah. Okay. So then we also have number 3 is replicators. It says their impact on the economy and society would be staggering. I don't know if it, okay. This person says the ability to replicate anything from food to complex devices could lead to massive job losses, economic upheaval, and questions about the value of work and creativity. All good points. However, you may not need to work.
Yeah.
So
that's a good thing.
So you don't know that it's not, yeah, right. It's not all
as
bad.
long as everyone has access to it.
Right. Well, and you still have to pay for the supplies to put in the thing.
You could replicate the supplies.
You know what they make
Maybe.
You know what they use for matter on starships, right?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yep.
You know,
Mochi provides some of that for Melissa, your cat. Number
This
2
apple
is
delicious.
the universal translator.
No,
this person
this one was
says
like,
the subtleties of languages, including idioms, humor, and emotional context, might be lost or misinterpreted, leading to miscommunication on a global scale. Okay. That's kind of like when somebody thinks you're fighting with them over text, but you totally weren't. Something like that.
Yeah.
You're like, no, I was just saying, yeah, that sounds great. And they're like, no, you were being sarcastic. No, I was saying, yes, that sounds great.
Yeah.
That happens a lot.
Text is imperfect, but
Yeah.
yeah.
And the last one is cloaking devices, security nightmares. Of course, people can be stealthy and unseen and sneak into places and do terrible things.
Or just annoying things.
One more quick thing to point out, everybody, on screenrant.com right here, our good buddy, John Orchiola of screenrant.com, that's back of the head. He's got a cool article for you to check out. Chases, Battles, and Pure Fun Adventure. Star Trek Discovery's newest star previews season 5. Elias Tufexis, the actor, plays Locke, and he previews the final season's big fun adventure and his villain's love story.
Yeah.
Check that out, screenrant.com.
Awesome.
I think we're almost out of time here, everybody.
It's fun hearing from a new Star Trek actor.
It is.
It's kind of, and yeah.
It is. It's always really exciting. I mean, it's something that I loved about, like Strange New Worlds and just all of them, and the Picard people, like especially just seeing them all starting to come to conventions and like being part of the family, and especially for example, like when they killed Shaw, and everyone was just like saying to Todd Stashwick, but it's okay because you're in the family forever now. Like it's just so cool.
You know what Mike Myers said when he saw him dead there? Shaw. So, right? There we go. We got it.
Yeah.
Full circle. We brought it back.
Wow.
All right. Well, let's talk about the week, everybody. A couple days ago on the Falling Tower YouTube channel, we released WTF episode number 199, if you can believe that. It was Frasier, our full review of Frasier with Melissa Longo. So Melissa, myself, Dr. Muhammad Noor, we do a deep dive into the newest iteration of Frasier on Paramount Plus. check that out. Full review is right there on Paramount Plus. Sorry, the episode is, and you can find our review on the Falling Tower YouTube channel right now. Then on Sunday at 9 a.m. Pacific, 12 p.m. Eastern Time, go to the Seventh Rule YouTube channel for our review of, oh boy, Season 3, Episode 5 of The Next Generation, The Bonding. The Bonding. That was... I remembered that one from my childhood. I remember going like, I remember seeing that kid. I remember that kid. I don't remember all of it, but I remember that kid for sure. Who by the way plays Littlefoot. He does the voice of Littlefoot in The Land Before Time.
He's also in my favorite Christmas show.
Oh.
Which was Santa 1985, which is part of Steven Spielberg's Amazing Stories.
Aww.
Yep, and I watch it every year.
Aww.
Yep.
Nice.
Sorry, Ryan, go on.
No, not at all.
What's his name? Gabriel something?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it is Gabriel something.
Damon.
Right.
Yes, Gabriel Damon. Yeah. Nice. Nice work, team.
Yeah. All right. Then on Monday at 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Eastern Time on the Seventh Rule YouTube channel, we've got our full review of Next Generation Season 3, Episode 1, Evolution. Evolution, which was also a pretty cool wrestling stable, which created superstars out of a couple guys. There was Triple H. There was Ric Flair. They had already made it. But then they brought in Randy Orton and Batista, and they turned those guys into uber stars. I mean, that was a pretty cool crew. Everybody knows that was... Evolution was like, that was, wow. Reminds me of anyway, it was the real deal. And then there was the main event Mafia. That was a great one. That was in TNA wrestling. That one was amazing too.
Like
5.
A wrestling.
Total nonstop
Generation X.
That was WWE.
A wrestling.
I was never a D-Generation X guy.
I just really liked Shawn Michaels. I just followed him wherever he went.
The Heartbreak Kid.
Yep.
Okay. So Melissa, you're sidetracking us. Do you remember when Shawn Michaels first came out? He was the Rockers.
Yeah.
Marty Jannetty and Shawn Michaels. And they were like two guys.
Marty and the Rockers.
Yep.
Excellent.
And then on Tuesday, so that's Evolution. On Tuesday at 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern Time, come right back here to this channel for the main viewer live. It's our live news show. We don't screw around. We only talk news. We give you all the news you need to know. We break news. It's amazing. No laughing. And then that's it. Then on Wednesday on the Falling Tower YouTube channel, we'll have our 200th episode. And it will be, we want to have something big and special for the 200th episode on Wednesday, 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Eastern Time on the Falling Tower YouTube channel. It is Fisk. Fisk on Netflix. It's a new show, kind of new, called Fisk.
Ooh.
And our special guest is meteorologist Katie Nicolau. Tell them all about it, Katie. Oh. But she will be there on Wednesday. That's it for us. Thanks for hanging out with us, Kathy D, one Trek fan. Who, everybody in the live chat, yes or no, are you going to Star Trek San Francisco, Trek to San Francisco, hashtag STSF, March 8th through 10th? Yes or no, are you going? That's all we need to know. All we need to know is who's coming with me. Thanks, Glenn Iverson.
Can I just say, oh, hi, Rory the nerd. I know who you are. Yes. It's good to see you.
Nice.
Yeah, that's awesome. Thanks for being here.
And yes, thanks, Rory. Jenny and I are like, well, we're glad Rory's here. Don't know who it is, but we're glad.
UK.
We are, though. Kathy D, Def Kiss, Peter C, Dave Gregory, Linda Anderegg, BL, TJ, Jackson Bay out, Missouri, Rory, the nerd, Bob D, We see all of you. Thanks for hanging out with us, Galenda, Chris
Mhm.
Marshall, Lane Page, May Borello. You know May Borello is going to STSF. That's like
Woohoo!
30 minutes from her home, I bet. Oh, Dave Gregory's not going. Maybe I'm not going to go then.
Aw.
That's sad.
I'm not going.
No.
Jenny's
What is it?
going though.
I'm
Gail
not.
Bliss says yes.
But she says she's not, but she's going.
I mean, you know, if somebody wants to throw me a plane ticket, then I'm definitely in it. But otherwise,
Think about it.
I'm going to
Um,
Vegas.
War Dogheim in the live chat reminds everybody as soon as we stop going live here in a second, make sure to refresh this page. The comment section will show up. You leave your comments. You tell us what you thought of that top 10 list. Tell us what you thought of the fun guessing game about
Oh, that
dates
was
and
fun.
stuff.
That was awesome. That was
That
really
was-
fun.
That.
It was
That was
fun.
really fun, even though I got 0 right. No,
And,
little green men.
If you're not watching live, if you're just watching this right after we go live, anytime in the comments below, let us know if you're going to STSF because we want to see you there. March 8th through 10th. So many cool Star Trek people are going to be there. Myself, Sirach, Melissa, Jenny, everybody's going to be there. Brent Spiner, Gates McFadden.
Oh,
You
my
are going to have the
friends.
time of your life. That's
Pretty
it.
Fun.
Thanks for hanging out with us, everybody. And were you gonna say something, Jenny?
Yeah, I got distracted looking at everybody's pictures back behind me, and then I looked, and then I saw
But look at Jake's face.
Yeah, Jake's face is the
He's
funniest.
evil.
Oh my God.
It's amazing.
Anyway,
Watch,
sorry for
move your
interrupting.
head out of the way, Jenny. Watch so people can. Oh, wait, I'll do it because right now there. Look at this guy. He's
He's
Yeah.
evil.
So intense. And
He's
actually,
got a
it makes
master
sense 'cause,
plan going
yeah.
on.
O'Brien's like recoiling from the evil.
I know. He's like,
like,
oh, let's do it.
O'Brien's like, oh, something weird just happened to me. And Jake's like, yeah, it was the pirates.
thought you were gonna say I tried Warp's prune juice.
That was the next thing I was gonna
Yeah.
say. Anyway, everybody, thanks for hanging out with us. We really appreciate you. Please make sure to give this video a like and subscribe to the channel if you're listening in. Give us a 5-star rating and leave us a nice review. Leave us some comments in the comment section below. Tell us that you are going to STSF. And if you're not planning on going, tell us what's going to change your mind. You might as well just go. Thanks, everybody. Have a chill weekend. You've definitely earned it.